Hi.
Hi, everyone. This is Louise Seddon, and she's very kindly come on here today to talk to us about nutrition, especially during these challenging times in isolation. So, welcome, Louise. Thank you
Hi,
for
Joe.
coming on.
Hi,
Hi.
thanks for having me.
No problem. It's great to have you here. So little bit about Louise before we delve into the depths of nutrition during this time. Louise runs a business called Louise Seddon Limited. She is a health coach and she has a degree in nutrition. So she absolutely is the best person to speak to about health, well-being, looking after our bodies, eating the right things. So we're just going to have a bit of a chat about what we could be doing, making the best out of this situation in terms of, looking after ourselves. So how are you finding it at the moment? I mean, I'm trying to really not eat too much chocolate, but I know there's many people out there that are just totally gorging because
Yeah, I know we had a
yeah,
conversation recently, didn't we, about how you've lost weight and you've been eating less,
yeah,
but
it's
that's
weird.
not the case with me. No, it's been really bad. I
Uh,
have been exercising more though, so I've been waking up in the morning and going for a walk for an hour with the dog, and I live in the middle of nowhere, so the nearest village is half an hour's walk away,
It's
and
nice though to get
it's up
out,
and
isn't
down a
it?
hill
Fresh
like
air.
this.
Oh,
So
well, that is good
it's
exercise then.
it's quite a strenuous walk, yeah. So I've been doing that and then coming back and having breakfast and having toast for breakfast. I don't normally eat toast for breakfast, so
No, I
that's a bit weird.
don't. I had a tasty tea cake this morning, but it's because I'm
You
trying to limit. Because obviously I've got a 4-year-old, I'm trying to limit what I eat so he can still eat. So I'm trying to lay off the cereal and eat anything. I'm going to make banana cake today, which is probably not the best thing to have for breakfast, but it means he can still have his cereal. so
that's so good. How do you make your banana cake?
So I use ripened bananas. For
Yeah.
some reason, little one will eat banana cake, but he won't eat bananas. He's really rubbish at eating fruit. So I'm trying to make things that have got fruit in them, and we're trying to grow strawberries and raspberries at the minute. But
I
obviously,
reckon he'd totally eat the fruit that you grow in your garden,
yeah,
surely.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just not ready yet, and that's the thing, isn't it? So, what would you say? Obviously, at the moment, we're limited as to how much we can shop, and we're limited to what's in the house. So, what would you say is a good thing to be eating and doing more of
So
in terms
I've
of?
stocked up my cupboards. Obviously, we're really low on fresh food now, so I think we've got a few bananas left, but no fresh vegetables. So I've made sure I've got plenty of veg in the freezer
Yeah,
and cans of veg as well. So we've got cans of peas, cans
yeah,
of carrots, cans of potatoes.
yeah.
And also I've made sure a supply of good protein sources that are long life,
Right,
non-perishable items. So chickpeas, kidney beans, butter beans,
great,
cans of tuna, cans of mackerel.
great. Yeah.
Mackerel on toast, for example, would be a really nice kind of lunch.
I was going to say this because I mean, eggs are a great source of
Yeah.
protein, aren't they?
Yeah, we were talking about eggs actually yesterday, weren't we?
Yeah, and like eggy.
Yeah,
Oh, my son loves eggy bread. Like he
dippy
really
eggs
loves
and
it.
eggy
He
bread.
meant
Yeah,
to call it posh nose French toast, isn't it? But he's like, I want eggy bread, mommy.
does
So
he?
yeah. So yeah, so eggs, beans, tuna, and in terms of like lunches and things, like you say, if you've got canned items, you could do a tuna nissoir, couldn't you? Because if you've
Yeah,
got,
yeah.
tuna and you've got the obviously the potatoes, green beans, obviously if they're frozen that's fine. So
It's fine, but and actually, people panic about not having fresh ingredients, but the frozen food is picked and then frozen immediately. So actually, in
exactly,
terms of nutrition, it's the same, if not better, than fresh food. Because
yeah,
sometimes fresh food is hung about for a long time before you eat it. So,
yeah,
so
yeah.
yeah, it's absolutely fine.
So what else would you say, I mean, in terms of how we're looking after ourselves, or not the case may be? I mean, obviously we're going to be in this situation for a long period.
Yeah.
I don't expect this is going to change overnight. So what would you what advice would you give to people
I
right
So a few things I can think of. So personally, for me, I've been really making sure that I'm getting up and getting into a routine.
now?
So get up, have a shower,
Yeah,
go for my
rather than
walk,
just being stuck.
yeah,
Yeah, I
come
agree.
back breakfast, and then make sure I've got set times to do work as well, rather than
Yeah,
Netflix.
Little pockets of
You can get carried
time.
away with the TV sometimes, can't
I
you?
know, that's it. I know.
Yeah.
We try and get out in the garden as much as possible. We've been planting our veg early in the hope the frost doesn't get it, so
Do you
that
think it'll
things
be
can start.
okay?
Okay, it's actually quite warm, so hopefully.
I thought that this morning, actually. I was out in the garden this morning and didn't think it was too bad.
No, and to be honest, it's just nice to be outside. For those that aren't lucky to have a garden though, that are in a flat or in a place where they don't obviously can go out for a walk still. But what would you suggest? Because I mean, you can still grow herbs and stuff indoors, can't you? But
you can get those packs, can't you? That like
like a windowsill
window boxes.
thing.
Yeah. So I would order one of those. So you could
Yeah.
probably order it on Amazon or somewhere like that and get it delivered.
Yeah.
That'd be quite a nice thing to do, actually.
Yeah, I think so. Because
Make
as the
sure.
warmer weather, because obviously warmer weather will start to help in terms of things growing, and so yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What else would you say? So I mean, we're talking about obviously the right sort of food stream, getting in a routine. I know everybody's going to be. It's a stressful time, isn't it?
Stress. Yeah.
Obviously, we like to have a glass of wine, especially when the kids have gone to bed. just to calm. But I don't know, actually, for the last probably 3 months I actually haven't drank. I mean, I do love to have a tipple. That's part of me and what I enjoy doing to socialize, but I haven't really drank much at all. I'm having chamomile tea at night time.
Are you? Yeah, no, that's really good. I've been drinking gin in the evenings, and I decided yesterday that I wasn't going to do that anymore. So that's not going to be in my life anymore.
It's just an added layer of probably anxiety, isn't it?
And it becomes a habit, doesn't it? Like you finish, and then because we're all working from home as well, it's like 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Then, a can of cider, a couple of gins, and then when really you don't need to be doing that.
I think we'll all really want a big party though after this has happened. I think
I have the alcohol now, and then a big party, afterwards. Definitely.
Louise, just so everybody's aware, is going to be running a retreat in October, and she does run sort of online health programs and sessions. So we're more than happy to sort of share those details. So if anybody wants any really big burning questions, Louise is part of our group anyway. So please do feel free to ask questions, and we're all in this together. We want to support each other, so please do feel free to ask.
And also, if anyone's got any ideas about or any suggestions about what they think would help them in terms of nutrition and health at the moment, then I'd really love to hear.
Top tips, exactly. If we're sharing, caring, isn't it? So
I've been running a small program, but nothing else at the moment. So if anyone's got any ideas, then send them over.
Fab.
Also, Jo, I know we talked about stress. So things like making sure you're not online all the time, reading this kind of stuff all the time. It's like,
I think so.
You need to take a break from it, don't you? I've got this Sky News app on my phone, and every time it makes that like news noise,
it's like a feeling of dread, isn't it? I've limited now. I'm morning and evening I'll look, but I'm trying to zone out and do productive things that make a positive difference, because it isn't great. There's lots of rubbish out there. People are really unwell, and I'm just happy to.
The joys of working from home.
I'm expecting little one to run in any minute, so it's fine. But I agree. I think limit how much we're on social media, how much we're online.
Make sure you get enough sleep.
Positivity, yeah. But I was laughing about this with you the other day. I was like, my little one doesn't enjoy sleeping very much. No. He thinks it's okay to wake up at silly o'clock. So caffeine for me this morning, but I'll be coming off that this afternoon. But thank you so much for your time. You're welcome. Really appreciate it, and hope everybody finds this useful. I know I have. So speak to you soon.
Okay, great. Thanks, Jo. Bye.